Hello and welcome to the Woolen Homestead. This is a knitting, spinning, hand dyeing yarn, and basically anything else yarn related video podcast. My name is Tiffany and I'm coming to you from Michigan. You can find me on social media as the Woolen Homestead, as well as my hand dyed yarn at thewoolenhomestead.etsy.com. Thank you so much for coming back if you're a returning viewer, and hello to any new viewers. So I'm really excited because I just got back from the Michigan Fiber Festival over the weekend, and also I'm pretty excited that I've been putting out more regular videos lately, so that's really exciting. I'm really happy to be doing that. So yeah, we just got back, and I'll have a more of a segment on that as far as how that went and what we saw and everything. So first I'd like to start out with any finished objects that I have. So this week, in my home bag, which is from Tracy at Specialty Sewing, I got the Cruiser Mittens by Kaylin Meyer. This is a free pattern, and the ends are not woven in yet, but I just finished these actually this morning. So these are for a friend of mine. She asked me to make her these, so this is what they look like. I love that cable, and like I said, free patterns with worsted weight yarn. Let's see, it calls for, I believe, a size 6 through the whole pattern, but I did a size 5, and this is all US. I did a size 5 for the cuff and then a 6 throughout the body. So, and the yarn is Barocco vintage. So I know I wasn't sure on that last week, and that is what it is. So yes, loved that knit. That's the second pair that I've made, and I really enjoy that. So I think it's a really good gift knit if you need a last minute gift for people for Christmas or anything, or for birthdays or anything. Really like that. Let's see. So that's my only finished objects this week. And the next thing will be my works in progress, or WIPs. And the first one I want to show is it's my Excuse Me shawl, and it's living in this really sweet little drawstring bag that Antonella of Cozy Posy Yarn Company, that she made for me. And let's see here. So, okay, I'll show you what I've done so far. And my little progress keeper shows where I was at last week, and it's really pulling down the yarn quite a bit, but so this is what I've got done. And this little progress keeper is from Sugar Tots on Etsy. And this is patterned by Stephen West. And it's all brioche, and I love it. The only thing I'm bummed about is my cast on edge over here. Ooh, I'm attached still. Okay, there we go. I don't know if you can see that, but I don't think it looks very clean. And so I'm hoping that maybe with the ends, I can kind of clean that up a little bit, but I'm really not happy with that. It was a different cast on than I'd ever done, so I'm hoping I can clean that up a little bit, because I don't really care for that, but I don't think it's really going to be that noticeable either if I can't clean it up. So this is what the back side looks like. This is technically the wrong side, but I think both sides look pretty cool. And this is all done in my hand-dyed yarn, the Woolen Homestead yarn. So this is, the main color is Life is the Bubbles, which I love this colorway. This is one of my favorites. I really like how the speckles show up in this colorway. It really makes me happy. And then this is a one of a kind that's kind of falling apart on me, but it's very just tonal purples, really. It looks very purpley. But it's got lots of other colors in it too. There we go. That's really true to color, but when it's knit up, it just looks like a solid dark color. Like from far away, sometimes it even looks black. So that's kind of fun. And then I've got my other colors that I will be adding, which I'm not quite sure where I'm going to add it, because the pattern's just written for 2 colors. So I figured I'm just gonna kind of add them where I feel like it. I have no particular way that I want to add them. So these are the other colors that I'm going to be adding in. Let's see if I can show this off. There we go. And yeah, I'm really excited to add these in. Like I said, I'm not sure where. So this is my merino cashmere base. This is Party Poodles, which I love. This is Happy Little Narwhal on my sturdy sock base. This is Aurora on my merino cashmere base. And this is Cherry Blossom. And this is on one of my old sparkle bases, which I don't carry anymore because it just doesn't have enough sparkle in it. But this is Cherry Blossom. I do, actually, I don't think I do have any of this in the shop anymore. I do need to dye up some more of this. But it would be available on my, that was my iPad. Hold on, just one second. Okay, so that's silence now. Okay, so like I said, those are the next colors that are going into my, excuse me, shawl. Like I said, I'm not sure what order they'll be in or when they'll be going in. But yeah, I just think it's really fun that I'm going to have a shawl with all of my hand-dyed yarn. It's just really, really exciting. I've never done a project. My Fade had quite a bit of my yarns in it, but it wasn't completely all of mine. So that is that. And then I got in my Stitch New bag, I've got this sweet little knit, which you guys might remember from last time is for a little puppy dog of my coworkers, which right now I've got it kind of seamed together with stitch markers so I can show you. But this is a little dog sweater. This is in my Melisandre colorway. And I do have a couple skeins of this in the shop. The dye lot is a little bit different where it's more red than this version, but it's still really, really pretty. And okay, so this is the way it will be going. This is where his little legs will go, and this is the neck, and then this is where I'm working right now is down the back. And then you're supposed to pick up and knit a little hood. So it's really cute. It's by Bernat. It's the Bernat hoodie coat. It's a free pattern, but I think it's actually written for worsted, maybe even Aran weight, and I'm doing it in like a DK. I'm just taking my yarn and holding it double, my fingering weight yarn and holding it double. So I tried it on him and it seems to be fitting just fine. So I'm not really going true to the pattern. I'm just kind of going along with it. I have a sweater that she had given me that fits him pretty well, so I'm kind of like comparing it to that. And yeah, like I said, I tried it on him last week and it seems to be fitting really well. So really excited about that. I'm gonna have to kind of fudge some things for the back of the edging, like down by his tail. So I don't know. It's gonna be interesting. Like I said, the pattern's rough, and it just seems, you know how sometimes those patterns that you'll get for free, like when you go to Joann's and they're just kind of hanging up and you can tear one off, and they're kind of just very loose and basic. Not really basic, but they're just very loose in how they're worded. So it just doesn't like hold your hand as well. I feel like this pattern does not do that. But it's fine. I'm getting through it just fine, and I think it's gonna look really cute on him. And I'm really excited to get that to little Benny. So, all right. That is that project. And then I've also been working on, I've been working on my sweater, my Lucinda sweater, and Ethan's socks as well. But I just don't feel like there's a lot to show on them, so I figured I'll wait till next time. But I'm going to show you guys my Cozy Memories blanket because I haven't showed this in quite a while. Well, I guess I did show it last week, didn't I? But I haven't shown it, where like I'm holding it up, I guess. That's funny. I totally forgot I showed that last time. Well, you guys can see it again. So here is, I got it squared off. So really, really happy. Let's see if I can stand back here and show you guys. Yay. So very, very happy with this. I love when I get it squared off. It's like my favorite thing ever. And I love that there's the big cross in the middle. Like how it goes to an X. I just love that. So my squares are done with 49 stitches, and there's a center double decrease in the middle. And yeah, and then I just have it so it's kind of making that that cross in the middle. So that's my Cozy Memories blanket that is squared off again, and I have transferred it to this bag now because it's getting a lot bigger. My Weekend Plans Knitting with a Chance of Movie Marathons, which I got from Knit Picks, and I really like this bag a lot. It's very, very big and roomy, and It's really nice. Let's see. Oh, and I'm going to show my granny stripe blanket, which I forgot to grab. So I'm going to go grab that real quick, and I'll show you guys what I got on that. Okay, so my granny stripe blanket is living in my Daisy Girl and Company bag, and I just love this. It's so fun to see. First of all, the fabric is perfect, and I just love how you can see your project through this, especially something fun like this where it's just really colorful. I just really enjoy that. And she's on Etsy. That's Sherry. And stay tuned because we are going to be having a coupon code from Sherry, which I will be talking about in our knit along segment. So if you like her bags, stay tuned for that. So this is my granny stripe blanket, which is basically, as of right now, it's all of the extras that I have after I have put a square on my Cozy Memories blanket. So this has actually grown quite a bit since I last shown it, but I haven't really been working on it till recently. But this is so addictive. It does hurt my wrist after a while, but I try to at least just do a row at a time and then kind of let it go after that. But it's so fun. So mine's like throw blanket size, because I didn't want it to do like a really big one like the pattern. I think the pattern, I don't remember how many stitches the pattern suggests, but I didn't do quite as many. And the pattern is by Addict24. It's a free pattern. You just Google granny stripe blanket, and it's also, I believe it's on Ravelry. Actually, I think I did get it from her website. So yeah, Google Addict24, and you can find it there. And then I'm using this little hook from Clover, and I'm using a C hook, and it's 2.75 millimeter. And I really, really like this hook. I don't remember which like style this was, but I like that it's got the little grip on there. It just feels really nice in your hand. So, and also the way the hook moves through the yarn on this, it's really nice. I wasn't expecting that. It's just really, really slick, and I really like it a lot. So that's it for the knit along, or I'm sorry, that is it for the works in progress, and now I'm going to move on to the knit alongs. So we have our year-long knit along, which is the Basket of Mittens Cal. So if you're not familiar with that, you can go to our Ravelry group, which is the Woolen Homestead, in the groups tab on Ravelry, and you will see the information about the Basket of Mittens knit along there. Basically knit mittens, and you can enter them there. And let's see, the other knit along that is starting September 1st is my favorite color is October Cal. So, and I mentioned that last time, that is basically knit anything fall that you want, and whips are included as well. So any work in progress that you want to include is totally eligible. We're just going to be talking all things fall and knitting all things fall. So very excited. And okay, so I mentioned before, Daisy Girl and Company, Sherry, who made this bag, she is sending us a bag for a giveaway. I haven't gone to the post office yet to see if it has come, but since I just got back, and today's Sunday, so I can't go today. But she is sending us a bag as a giveaway, and she also included a coupon code. So I'm guessing that the coupon code will start September 1st, but I'm going to ask her, so I will put on the screen when that coupon code starts, in case, because it might actually be, you might actually be able to use it right now. So the coupon code is FaveColor15, which I will put down here on the screen, and that will be for 15% off of the Daisy Girl and Company Etsy shop. So yeah, go check her out, and she's got some super, super cute bags. So yeah, that's it for the knit along news right now, and like I said, that's going to start September 1st. And then I also wanted to make a quick mention. I announced on Instagram that I am having, and I also announced last time on the video, that I'm having a giveaway, an Instagram giveaway for having 1,500 followers. So I did reach the 1,500 follower mark, so thank you very much for that, if you guys follow me on there. And I had said that I was thinking of doing the Dragon Scale colorway, but one of my friends was telling me that I should consider, or she said, have you considered doing the My Favorite Colors October for a giveaway, because then they, if whoever won it, they could join in on the knit along. I thought that was a fantastic idea. So I am going to be giving away that colorway. So that colorway is right here. I dyed up some more of it. And and that's why we're having my favorite color is October Knit Along. And so, oh, also I forgot to mention, if you use this colorway in the knit along, you get double the entries. So there will be more of this at the shop very soon. And yeah, so this is going to be the yarn that I'm going to be giving away. So I still have to take some pictures and make the post and everything, but stay tuned for that. That will be very soon, like within the next day or two. So yeah, that is it for Knit Along news. And then next I will talk about the Fiber Festival. So the Fiber Festival is the Michigan Fiber Festival. It was in Allegan, Michigan at the Allegan County Fairgrounds, and it was so much fun. It was so big. This is my first festival, so it was very big for me. And but Kim from Chasing Acorns, she was referring to as the mini Rhinebeck, which I could totally see from pictures that I've seen of Rhinebeck and things. But it was really nice. A lot of trees there, and you know, good places, good places to see. Like a lot of vendors that I never heard of were there, so it was really cool to discover new shops and things like that. And I had like total decision paralysis while I was there. Oh my gosh, like I couldn't decide on anything. Like I don't know if you guys are like that, but I had like a budget, and I was like, all right, so I have no idea what I want to get, because originally my plan was to go to Loop, and I wanted to get a bump of fiber from them. And then they were still on the vendor list, but they didn't end up being there, and so we thought that we just couldn't find them. So we were kind of on like a little bit of a goose chase for them for a little while, but we just kind of said, okay, they're obviously not here. So, and then just did some more shopping. So I am going to insert a video here. Basically, after the Fiber Festival, my mom and I, when we got back to her house, we sat down and basically talked about the festival and what I got and things like that. So I will post that here, and then I will see you guys on the other side. Hello everyone! So this is going to be a little snippet of the podcast where we will show off our things that we got from the Michigan Fiber Festival. So my mom is back to join with us again, and she and Ethan both attended the Fiber Festival with me today, and today is Saturday, August 19th, and we just got back a couple hours ago. We've gotten the jammies on and had some dinner, and we're kind of just, you know, rehydrating and just kind of hanging out, and we thought we would do a little snippet to show you guys what we got. So first of all, I wanted to say it was so much fun meeting everybody. I actually wrote down everybody that we met. There was a little podcasting tent, and a bunch of us, you know, kind of met up and just talked and took videos, and I did my first Instagram live, which was so much fun. I kind of want to do that more often. That was a lot of fun. I was like so giggly on the entire thing, but it was so much fun. So I got to meet Debbie and Sheila of the Never Cast Off podcast. I got to meet Kim of Chasing Acorns, and she has a podcast and an Etsy shop. Cappy of the Yarn and I, and Andrea of the Cat Lady podcast, and Danae of Den Knits. And I am sorry if I missed anybody, but I think I got everyone. And then I also met a couple of viewers, which was Mariel Knits, and then I also met Jen. So yay, it was so fun meeting everybody, and I had a blast, and I loved it. It was really enjoyable. So, oh, and I want to mention we were at my mom's house. This is that's why it's a different background. This is in Greenville, Michigan. So it was about an hour and 15 minutes from here to the Fiber Festival. That way we didn't have to drive all the way back. We were thinking about driving all the way back, but decided to just stay here. So, okay, let's see. Why don't I will show off what I got. Because Mom didn't end up getting anything at the festival. She got some stuff other places. So I'll show off what I first got. And this is kind of silly. This I actually got for free. This is Haute Knit yarn, and they had like this free bin of yarn that you could just take, and we just happened to be walking by there. We were trying to find the Loop booth, and they didn't end up being there, which was a bummer because I was really looking forward to seeing them, but that's totally fine. And so we were looking around for them, and we ran across this little area that had free yarn and needles and things like that. And there was a lady there, and she goes, take it, take this yarn. And we're like, okay. So we started, you know, looking, and I found this. And so it's just this really pretty tonal gold tweed. And I'm not even sure if this is, I'm guessing this is like a bulky weight. It's 181 yards and 100 grams superwash merino and nylon tweed. So I think that'll be real fun to make into like hats or mittens. So that was kind of cool. That was my first acquisition. And then, let's see, I think this was the next thing that I got. This is some fiber from Fiber Addiction. And I think the light's kind of washing out, but I'll get it up here a little bit. But it's super sparkly. And it's got, let's see, it's merino and rainbow Firestar. So you can see in here all of these different colored, oh, there we go. All of these different colored sparkles in there. And I just fell in love with this. She had this spun up in her booth, and it was just really pretty. So I'm not sure what I'm going to make with it. I think maybe a shawl, but I might also ply it with something. I think that would be a lot of fun. So we'll see. And she had, oh my gosh, she had some of the funniest colorway names in her booth. I literally almost bought a braid of fiber because it was named Word to Your Mother. I just thought that was so funny. So, and then I didn't. I ended up picking that one instead. So, let's see, this one I didn't get. Next, I got this little bat, which is very pastel-y. Once again, the lighting's kind of making it a little yellowy. But it's like this pastel purple, and then there's like this cream, and then pink right in the middle. And I've never had a bat before, so I've never spun from a bat, so I'm really curious to give this a try. This, and there's not like a tag with it that says all the content, but I believe it's alpaca, rambouillet, Angelina, and I think that's it. So I might have to go back on her website and see if I can find out. And I believe it was the aubergine colorway. I think that's how you say that. So then I got another one. I went back and got another one because these are only 1 ounce each. And so I'm not sure what I'm going to do with these. But the lady at the booth gave me a really good idea of plying it with like a plain color. And that way I could kind of make the gradient last longer. And so my mom had this in her stash, which this is just like a cream, but it's kind of like, oh, I don't know, it's almost got like a purple hue to it in a way, but it's not like super bright. It's very, I don't know, I really like it. I think it would look well. I feel like the values are very similar. And I just think that would ply up really nice with this, but I'm pretty sure this is like a mohair. This is an unknown yarn, but we think it's, yeah, we think it's a mohair. So I never used mohair before, so that would be kind of cool. So that's a maybe as far as what that will be. And then my other purchase was from the same booth, and this is their card, Little Patch Alpacas, and I love their card. And this, oh my gosh, I fell in love with it. I was totally in a pastel mood today, which is so funny because sometimes I'm in like a bright colors mood, and today I was in a pastel mood apparently. And this is, let's see, this is their super duper fine merino base, and it is 16.5 microns, and which it is insanely soft, and it is from their Wind in the Willow series, and this is Helpful Otter, and I just love the name. But actually the color is what sold it for me before I even knew the name, but I really like that. Oh, it's so squishy and so soft. So yeah, that's my little haul. And then I didn't get a lot of video. I'm really kind of bad about that. I don't know, while we were there, there was just so much going on, and it was just kind of, I don't know, that was just exciting. So I got some video, so I will put, if I haven't already put it in the video, I will put it in after this. And yeah, I just kind of got so distracted with what we were looking at and everything that I didn't get a lot of video. But yeah, so then I did not stay hydrated enough, so I got really like out of it, like really zoned out, and I was just getting really tired. So we left, and we were on our way back. My mom said that in town and here in Greenville that there is a little like a estate sale shop, is what it was?
Yes, an estate sale.
Yeah, and so it's so cool. It's like the coolest like secondhand store that you will ever go into, because they just had the really just kitschest things. Like, it was just so cool. So Mom said that there was usually yarn there, and so she had kind of been there, and so there's the grandfather clock. Actually, we'll probably pause and wait for it to go because it's 8 o'clock, so it's going to be dinging for a little while. Okay, so the clock has stopped, and then Mom also found some more yarn that she bought from there before, so we're going to show that off too. So she takes us in there, and she takes me to where the yarn is, and she brings out this bag, which, go ahead and grab the first bag. Okay, so she brings out this bag, and this is the little one.
That's the little one.
And there's all this yarn in here, and she goes, I want you to check this out. And I was like, what is
the other one?
She's like, what do you think this is? And so I was kind of expecting, because a lot of the yarns, you could kind of tell just by looking, it was probably going to be acrylic. And I picked this up, and I was like, no, this is definitely wool. It's pretty scratchy. It's definitely not merino or anything, but it's very woolly and very, I feel like, durable. And I just think it's really cool. So she's probably going to make like a sweater out of it, and probably just have something to wear underneath so it's not super scratchy, but it's really cool. So we're going to weigh this up and figure out how much she's got, because, I mean, there's a ton of yarn.
And I don't think I bought it all.
Yeah, I don't think you did either.
I think there's more.
We think so far, without like measuring it, we're thinking it's between like a sport and DK weight. So you can totally make a sweater, which is really cool. So that was a super good find. Oh, and how much was that total for both bags, was it?
$15.
$15. That's awesome. Awesome. Good find.
So we shall see.
Yeah. So, okay, and then what else did you get from, this was a couple days ago.
This was a couple days ago when I went into the store, and I had seen the ones we just showed you, but I didn't buy them. Instead, I bought these.
Cones. So I wonder what these are.
These are, I had never seen yarn like this before.
I didn't look at this yet.
Tiffany is seeing it for the first time right now.
Yeah.
And of course I had to go back and get more then.
I think this might, I think this is a fingering. This might even be lace. But,
oh, that would be pretty if it was lace, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I think it's, man, this one's harder to tell if it's wool or maybe it might be a blend. But it's, I really like the color. And then this, ooh, I don't know what this is either. I'm not sure about this, but this is a really pretty green too. So you are going to have some fun.
Yes.
Oh, fun.
I have to
These
stay
are
out of,
softer. These are a lot softer than that.
yeah, I have to stay out of that store. I think these are a cotton, I think.
Oh, yeah.
They're
This
cute
is
little
online.
balls.
They make sock yarn. Yep, this is 100% cotton. Cool. This would be really fun. Dishcloths and
I got 3 balls of that.
yeah. This is pretty. It's got like blue and yellow in it. Cute. Cute, cute, cute. And then, well, oh, why don't you show them what you've been working on?
Okay, when we decided we were going to go today, Tiffany says, bring something so you can knit or crochet. So I brought some little cotton cream colored yarn. And I'm starting just a little granny square washcloth. Or you could use it as a hot pad or anything like that.
Like a face scrub.
A face scrub,
really cute.
anything. It's just made out of that little cotton yarn, and it makes up very fast.
Yeah.
And then I'm just going to put another color on the outside of it when I get done.
That's really cute.
And I just started it today, and
That's how, yeah, you had a lot done.
Went very fast to do.
And then you've also got some really old crochet hooks that we thought would be kind of cool to share. And now what's the story behind these that you know? You're not quite sure.
This one, this little wooden one right here is, I'm pretty sure that is handmade. That was my mother's. I saw her using it a lot. And
your mother was born in 1912.
My mother was born in
So
1912.
this is
So
Long time ago.
I'm guessing that my
So cool.
grandfather made it for her on the farm as she was growing up.
So cool.
My grandmother also did a lot of crocheting, so if it was it could even have been my grandmother's. I don't know the story behind it.
That's so cool.
But I know it goes way back there, and I'm sure it was handmade.
Yeah, I bet. That's so neat.
So it's had a lot of love.
Yes, it has been very well used.
And then
This one's really neat.
this one, we got, I'm not sure where I got that from.
We're not sure if it's your mom's or if you got it maybe at a garage sale or an estate sale.
And I'm thinking I got it at the estate sale, but it could have been my mother's.
It's really neat.
And
we think it might actually be ivory. It's really, really
Yes.
old.
And it's so pretty.
It's really pretty. But yeah, that's really cool. So yeah, those are some of our older crochet hooks that we thought would be kind of neat to share with you guys. So, oh, and then my aunt had been by to visit a little bit ago, and she had left me some yarn that she thought I might like, and I like it. So this is really cool. So this is the box that it came in. It's called Bear Brand Yarns, and it is, if you see, it's just like really, it looks old, you know. It's really, really, really neat, and we don't know how old it is. I haven't looked up any information on it yet. I'll show you some of the yarns that are in it. And these are all the same in here. So this is, I got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then this little bit of the same color in here, of this like pastel pink. And it says that it's permanently moth-proofed and washable colors. So it says it's 95% virgin fleece wools and 5% imported Shetland wools. So it's really neat. It's really lofty feeling too. So I'm gonna do some research on this brand and try and find out when it was made, you know, when it was being sold, and what, you know, what it is, what weight and things like that. And then she got me another box. Got some other colors in it. And this has a couple of skeins of this sport yarn that's this bright yellow. And then, let's see, it's hot pink, which is so cool. And there's, let's see, 1, 2, and I'm guessing this is a third skein, these two together. And then there are, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, and another little skein of this heathered fleece, which is like a blue with pink in it. It's so cool. So this is going to be fun to figure out what it is, what its story is, and I have no idea where she got this. I don't know if she said, but it'd be fun. I'll have to ask her and find out. But yeah, so those are the goodies that we got. Let's see, what else did we see over there? We saw, oh my gosh, so many booths.
It was bigger than we expected it to be.
And
It was very nice, beautiful day.
yeah, the weather was perfect. I guess in past they had storms and things like that. Oh, I got to meet Dana of Ice Melon Stash. That was really cool. I'd seen her on Instagram, so it was really nice to meet her. And I'm trying to think of who else we saw. A lot of people that are, like, a lot of vendors that I never heard of, which was really neat. It was really, really cool. But yeah, it was so much fun. It was really cool. We didn't get to see the animals, but we kind of walked by them before. By the time we were ready to go see them, I was like out of it. Yeah, I think that's all I've got for now. And then, like I said, I'll probably roll some of the clips of the day. And yeah, I think that's it. So I will give you back to Tiffany of the future. Bye-bye.
Mississippi. If we show up, we gon' show up. Smoother than a fresh down skipping. I'm too hot.
Hey. So hi everyone. This is the first video I'm making today. So this is Tiffany from the Woolen Homestead, and this is Jen. So she came up to say hi. We're at the Michigan Fiber Festival in Allegan, and we're in the podcasting tent, and she brought up some goodies, so why don't you show off what you got, Jen?
Okay, so far, some lovely sock
Oh, I need to get some of those.
And I wanted to try the 9-inch
Yes.
circular.
You gotta let me know how you like those.
And of course, I had to bring
Yeah.
my Woolen Homestead
Oh, that's so cool.
yarn,
Oh,
so I can
exciting.
find something to match. So I'm
It's so
excited.
trippy. Like, it really makes me happy.
Oh,
You're
good.
doing that.
Yay.
So yay. Yeah. So we're just gonna. You guys are going around. You're looking at a spinning wheel that you're
Yes.
thinking of getting, and then maybe some fiber and
And to see Loop.
yes, and go
On
see
the-
Loop. Yes, that's where I'm going to. So
All right.
awesome. Well, thank you very much.
Yes.
And I will talk to you guys later. So that was the Michigan Fiber Festival, and I just had such a good time. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Like I said, Ethan came along, and my mom came along, and it was super fun. It was really relaxed and easygoing. Met so many cool people. So thank you for stopping by, if you did, and just for hanging out with us. I really, really loved it. So yeah, so that is the Fiber Festival, and then next I'm going to talk about shop news. So my hand-dyed yarn, you can be found at thewoolenhomestead.etsy.com, and I've got some skeins right here of what I've got in the shop. So one of the skeins in the shop is County Fair Sunset. I've got Party Poodles, and those are on my sturdy sock base, which actually all of these except for two are. This is Dragon Scale. And this is Melisandre. And this is Life is the Bubbles on Merino Cashmere. I'll take it out of the way. And then I've got Half-Blood Prince on Merino Cashmere as well. And this is Life is the Bubbles on Sturdy Sock, which I love this speckly bit right here. Love it. This is one of my favorite colorways. I love it. And then as far as what will be going in the shop very soon, no official shop update this week. I'm just going to pop them in. So if you follow me on Instagram, that's where I will be posting when they will be available. So you can either turn on post notifications or just give me a follow there, and you'll be able to see when these are available. Hi everyone, so my camera ran out of space again, so I just offloaded those videos onto my computer. And I was in the middle of talking about the shop update, and I was just showing Happy Little Narwhal, and I was saying that this will be not an official shop update, but it will be on my Instagram, so if you want to follow me, turn on post notifications, you can see when these will be available in the shop. And then another one that will be available this week is Nymphadora Tonks, which I love the speckles on. Oh my goodness, love. This is one of my favorites. I actually dyed up one of these for myself this time, so I'm really excited to work with that. I kind of want to put it into my Excuse Me shawl, so we'll see. And then once again, my favorite color is October. I dyed up 2 lots of this, so I will have plenty of that. And then, let's see, I'm going to show my new one last. This is Blueberry Crumb Cake, one of my favorites. So in this one, it's got a lot of tonal blues, and then there's some yellow, and then there's some brown speckled in there as well. That's Blueberry Crumb Cake. And then I have a new one. This is, the name is to be decided yet, so I'm going to wait to give it a name, but I love this one. Oh, it makes me so happy. I love purple, as you guys know, purple and pink all the way. Let me see if I can find a good. Well, you know what? I've got this right over here. You can see it unskeined, and I've got some really good speckly bits that you guys can see. So this right here is my favorite. Love it. I just love this. So here is it unskeined. It's just so much fun. So yeah, that's a brand new one. And once again, I will post that up on Instagram when it's available. And yeah, so like I said, the camera had cut out right here at the end. I was almost done too. It always does that. Always. But yeah, so that is it for shop news. So one quick thing that I forgot to mention is last week I had mentioned Ethan's wood burning adventures, and I don't think I showed this one off last time. I guess I'll have to double check, but this is the sheepy sheep that we have. We affectionately call him Sheepy Sheep. This is my little mascot that's on all my cards. This guy. Which is actually a real sheep. My husband took a picture of him, and yeah, and then he created the logo for that. So this is a wood burned version of Sheepy Sheep, and I love it. And so this is like my little photograph of him, and I really want to hang it up here with my Woolen Homestead sign. I just think that would be so neat. Oh yeah, and I also forgot to mention that I added some new lights, if you guys haven't noticed, which I'm sure you did because they're lights. But yeah, so I'm super excited about those. I got those over at Marshall's, and I just thought that'd be kind of fun to add to the podcast and pictures and things like that. And I also have this new crate, which is super fun. I also got this at Marshall's. So yeah, I just thought that you guys would enjoy seeing that and seeing what he's up to. So all right, I will leave it at that. And yeah, as far as, you know, life stuff, it was just the Michigan Fiber Festival this weekend, which was so much fun. We ended up staying the night at my mom's, which I think I mentioned in that video that I added in. And yeah, we got to see, she lives in Greenville, Michigan, so it's just like this cute little tiny town, and we got to see some of the shops around there that were there, and really cute. There was like a really cool secondhand shop that we went into, and my mom actually found some yarn there. Actually, I know we mentioned that in the video too. And but yeah, we just had a really good time. It was so good to see my mom and just to hang out. So we had a nice trip. We love road tripping together, and yeah, I think that's all I've got for you guys. And hopefully I'll see you guys again next week. I'm really liking this weekly podcasting. It's really nice. It's nice to get into a groove and just to kind of keep you guys up to date on what I've got going on. So I will leave you guys with that, and I hope you guys have a great week, and like and subscribe if you'd like, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye!